Oh, hello friendly face of the internet, it's me, writer, director, and auteur Cade Taylor. Now I feel like I have to address something. The last video I did was a little bit of a bummer, what with me staying inside and playing World of Warcraft all the time. Yeah. In fact, it was so much of a bummer that my brother actually called me and asked me if I was alright. Now, am I alright? Well, that's irrelevant. You see, what matters is that he thinks I'm alright. Convincing him that I'm good. No, convincing him that I'm great. Actually, convincing him that I'm better off than he is. Also subscribe so you can feed my worst impulses, and I'll post more short, films and great things like that. But how, Cade, you might ask? How can you convince your brother, or anybody for that matter, that you're living a far better life than they are? Well, I figured how better to prove to him that I'm doing superbly than through the powers of social media. And what better platform than Instagram, whose sole purpose is to prove to people that you're doing better than you actually are. And at this point you might be asking, well, Kate, isn't that a little bit disingenuous? Shouldn't you be honest with your family? And to that I'd say, ha! You obviously haven't had brothers before. So I embarked on hours and hours of research into Instagram, analyzing the most popular accounts and the most current trends. Looking at things from selfies, to memes, to landscapes, to portraits. I looked at accounts that could probably be considered borderline pornography, and of course, I had to look at lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of pictures of food. But then, I found it. And now you're probably on the edge of your seat. You're probably thinking, Cade, what is it? What's the holy grail of shaming others and putting yourself above everybody else? Is it photoshopping abdominal muscles onto your body? Or is it renting a fancy car and lying your body over that? Or is it going to the pool and showing off your body and hiring a bunch of other models to show off their bodies next to you? And to that I say it's actually none of those. It doesn't involve showing off your body at all. No, in fact, it's worse than that. I've settled on getting a copy of a Murakami book that I've never read and taking it to a boutique cafe where I can take a picture of the latte and the book, but it's essential that I do not open the book, and I do not drink the latte. I must keep it fresh next to the unopened and unscuffed book. Now, I cannot stress the fact enough that the taste of the coffee and the contents of the book are irrelevant. What matters is the surface of the coffee and the cover of the book. That's it. But we're not done yet. We have the photo, but now we must post it. And what better to go with this photo than a caption that is soulless, slightly inspirational, but also reads jaded to everybody else. Now I'm just spitballing here off the top of my head, but maybe something like this. And some of my favorites are, I'm not going to sugarcoat the truth, I'm not Willy Wonka. Vodka may not be the answer, but it's worth a shot. And a sass a day keeps the doctor away. But since they're all so great, why don't we just use all of them? Then, all you have to do is hit post, or share, and think about all the decisions that led you to this point. And, if you're like me, you're gonna want to add a little targeted message when you share it to your audience. In my case, my brother. Something like, see, Gordon, I do go outside. And that's it. That's pretty much the most effective way to prove to other people that your life is superb and better off than they are. That's all there is to it.